Hi, I'm Jeff Steinman. I wanted to talk today about training and information and personal development. Is more information really the answer to what is stopping you or slowing you down in your business? Now, I'm not shy about investing in myself, and most people in this expert entrepreneur industry are not shy about investing in themselves either, because we simply want to be the best that we can be, and we know that that is going to cost some money. Now, I still remember the very pivotal point in my life when I spent $1,997 on a training that was the first serious investment that I made in myself and my business, and boy, was I hooked after that. And one of the realizations that I had this year was about the pace of that training and development stuff. What makes sense to do when? Am I ready for this? Is this right for me? These are all questions that we ask ourselves constantly. Now, the realization that I had is simply that it has to be timed right. And when I had that realization, I began to think about training and development totally differently. And here's how. See, I had two different things happen to me this year regarding my personal development, and each happened on a few different occasions. The first thing is that I was so overtrained. I had studied something so much that I literally could not formulate a single question to ask about it, and that's not because I knew everything. That's because I simply didn't know enough to know what I didn't know, and I was just overtrained and underpracticed, as I like to say. So my head was gridlocked with information. Nothing could get in and nothing could get out, quite frankly. More training was not going to help. It wasn't about learning more, it was about doing more. Doing more stuff was the only thing that was going to help. I would apply what I'd learned, and that would expand my understanding by doing, and then I would be ready to learn more. Now, the second thing that happened to me, and this was less frequent, was that I found myself undertrained. In other words, I'd been spinning my wheels for a while and I needed help with some area. I needed some sort of training or development of some type. Now, as I write this, it seems elementary, but let's face it, we all struggle with this because it's a tough balancing act. So I started thinking of it like a road. If you picture your journey being this road in front of you, you have to have a little bit of road built out ahead of you, but not too much just yet, because you may need to change the exact course of the road, and you need the resources to drive. So you can't use all your resources on building out the road because you got to have some to drive. So what can you do about it? Well, you can ask yourself a couple of key questions. The first question is, do I know enough to move forward for another month or two? And what this question really gets at is at the core of what is usually the issue here, and that is that sometimes the training or program or the event is simply more desirable in the near term than actually doing the next step. Don't let fear keep you in learning mode and out of doing mode. The second question is more information going to help me right now? Now, this really gets to the root of the problem. Is not having enough information really what is stopping you from moving forward or slowing you down? Sometimes it is, but realistically, it's usually not. So tell me, how has your learning journey been going this year? Comment below and let me know what you learned this year.